Defending champions Sunshine Coast Lightning have survived a spirited Queensland Firebirds playoff comeback to set up a Super Netball preliminary final showdown with the Giants. The teams will meet at the Giants' home court next Sunday in a rematch of last year's grand final after the Lightning won a brutal minor semi-final 57-56 at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre, with Australian coach Lisa Alexander tipping the winner to go all the way to the title. Both sides produced a match worthy of the billing on Sunday afternoon. The Lightning led for virtually the entire match but almost had their title defense derailed by a desperate Firebirds outfit, who fought back from 7 goals down in the final term. The home side tied the match with 7 minutes left and had their chances to take the lead, but the defending champions were more clinical and composed when it mattered. Sunshine Coast coach Noeline Toro was overjoyed with the result but admitted to feeling lucky. "That could have gone either way," she said. "Geez, that last 15 minutes was pretty intense and very torrid." Firebirds captain Gabby Simpson lamented not taking their opportunities at the death but rated the Lightning favourites to upset the Giants again and meet West Coast in the August 26th grand final in Perth. "I think they have a great chance," she said. Both Queensland sides showed their championship credentials from the outset, going goal for goal in the opening half, highlighted by brutal battles in both goal circles. Lightning defenders Jiva Mentor and Carla Pretorius provided the break by forcing 2 late attacking turnovers for their side to score the last 5 goals of the first half for a 31-27 lead. Firebirds shooter Imelda Aiken netted on the last shot of the half, but the buzzer sounded as it was mid-air to deny the goal. It was telling in the final wash-up. The vocal crowd of 6,453 raised the roof in the last term as all players put their bodies on the line. Ahead 48-42 at the last change, the Lightning started to feel the heat as the home side threw everything at them. The Firebirds tied the scores when Pretorius threw an errant pass, but she immediately made up for it with a turnover to deny her rivals the lead. The Lightning were then never-headed as Caitlin Bassett, who finished with 37 goals from 39 attempts, iced her chances and Kelsey Brown was named MVP. "It wasn't the most polished performance but it was sturdy and gritty," skipper Mentor said. Joanne Harn of the Giants contests the ball with Stacey Francis of the Fever. Photograph Brendan Thorne, AAP West Coast Fever, meanwhile, will host the 2018 Super Netball Grand Final in Perth after they defeated the Giants 63-57 in Sydney on Saturday. West Coast and Super Netball's leading scorer, John "Yelly" Fowler, was helped off the court after injuring her knee in the first quarter on Saturday, marking the first real shift in the game's momentum, when an 8-goal Fever lead was reduced to 3. A heavily strapped Fowler wasn't as mobile as she might have liked on her return, but she was accurate when she had a clean shot at goal, claiming 48 goals from 48 attempts. The dominant shooter, responsible for more 90% of Fever's regular season goals, was not concerned about the possibility of serious injury. "I'm all good," Fowler said. "I'm just going to go back home and recover and do all I need to do to be ready for a home grand final." Fever goalkeeper Courtney Bruce and goal defense Stacey Francis frustrated the Giants at the other end. 6 intercepts from Bruce and strong body positioning saw goal attack Joe Harton, 33 from 38 attempts, and goal shooter Susan Pettit, 24/30, hit the floor a number of times. The Giants refused to give up, completing a 5-goal run just before halftime to threaten the Fever's dominance before being ground back down to 8 behind midway through the third period. The 7-goal run from Giants that followed would see them just a single goal away from tying up the game as they headed into the final quarter, but Fever controlled the key center clash until the final whistle. Pettit acknowledged they didn't take full advantage of a home court and the chances they were granted throughout. "I just don't think we capitalized when Fowler was off the court," Pettit said. "I think we were a bit too worried about the outcome. It was hard to keep that momentum. I just think we did silly things, or got a bit scared of taking them on." The silver lining is the Giants host the preliminary final at the bigger Bank Arena next weekend. It's good we're at home, it's better than to be on the road, but we've made it hard for ourselves, Pettit said. Preliminary final Sunday, August 19th, Giants v Sunshine Coast Lightning. At Bank Arena, Sydney head-to-head this year, April 29th, Giants 54 BT Lightning 51 at Bank Arena, June 23rd, Lightning 53 drew with Giants 53 at USC Stadium.